Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how to start your online business in 2023. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this video is if you Google or go on YouTube here and you search how to start a business, you'll probably see hundreds and thousands of videos. But one of the things I've observed is that a lot of these videos are very high level, very strategic, and it's not as tactical enough, not specific enough. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be sharing with you how you can start your business in 2023, and I'm going to give you tactical step-by-step ways, and we're going to use a case study. Now, the case study we're going to use, I'm actually building a new company sort of under my marketing agency. And by the way, if you don't know me, my name is David. I run a lead generation marketing agency where I generate leads for high-ticket coaches, consultants, and agency owners. So we're building a tool which is a separate company but still under the same brand, and the strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you today, the tactical strategies, are the ones that I've used to go from 0 to almost 100 subscribers for this new company I'm building. So these are people who've signed up, who've raised up their hands, who are ready to buy once our product launches. And this is how you can build a business online. So the purpose of this video is to show you in very practical terms how you can build your business online, and we're going to be using sort of a model of how I am currently building my online business aside from my marketing agency as proof that this strategy works. And you can follow these blueprints and use it to build your business, whether you're looking to build a service-based business like a coaching business, or you're looking to build a tech company with AI and ChatGPT. There are lots and lots of tools and lots of opportunities for you to build a company. So without further ado, let's dive in. I'm super excited about this one. And if you like this video, if you're interested in stuff like this, I talk about AI and a lot of things on my channel. Subscribe so you can of course get all my instant videos and get instant access to them. All right, let's dive in. So this is my website here, leadgenius.ai. I know it's not the best website, but when you're trying to launch something off the ground, you're just looking to be very scrappy. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, and this is the landing page we've built so far. And to give you and show you the proof of the fact that we've had a number of people sign up in the last few weeks. We've had over 97 people sign up, and one person just unsubscribed. Okay, so that's interesting. So again, this is like very real in real time. So we have over 97 people on my MailChimp here who've signed up and who are interested in our service. And this is how you build an online business. So let me show you precisely how to do this. So there are 3 steps and 3 sort of process in starting your online business. The first one is investigation. You need to investigate and try to understand what's the problem in the market, what's the problem people are having that they need solving, and how can I solve it. And I'll show you step by step how to approach the investigation phase. The second phase is experimentation. You need to start creating an offer. You need to start making people say yes to something, and I will show you how to approach that. And then the third part is iteration and scaling. That's where you've proven that there is a problem in the market. You've kind of gotten the validation from the market that yes, this is something people are interested in buying or at least signing up for. And then of course you want to then improve and iterate on all of the feedback and the results you've gotten. So what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you the tools that you can use to implement all of these 3 phases as well. So the first tool is of course when you're doing your investigation, I categorize investigation into 2 categories. We have micro investigation and macro investigation. So macro, so M-A-C-R-O, what you're trying to do in this phase is you're trying to look at high-level overview to try to understand general trends. And for you to do that, you want to go to this platform called Google Trends. And Google Trends is going to allow you to understand how many people are searching for a specific keyword, so you can understand, is there a demand for this specific keyword? So let's see how it works. So for example, let's say we're searching for lead generation. Let's say for example, because this is my niche, so lead generation on LinkedIn. Let's see how many people are searching for this term. So if I go in and enter, okay, so here when we search for lead generation, this is what it gives us. It shows us that there is a high level of people who are actually searching this topic. Now let's see if we can be more specific and compare this to lead generation on LinkedIn. And let's see how many people are actually searching for this term. So there's a pretty low search for lead generation on LinkedIn. And this basically what it does is it allows us to understand what's the demand out there? How many people are searching for this term? And what are the related queries that people are searching for in relation to the term and the keyword that we've given it? Now, this is not the be and end all, but what this does is it helps us understand at a high level, is there actual demand for this product? So if we search for something else and say, maybe let's say SEO services. As you can see here, SEO services is almost on par with lead generation. And this gives us again an indication that people are searching for this term indeed, and there is a problem here. Let's do one final example. Let's just say TikTok video editing. And we can compare all of these terms. As you can see, we can do many of these searches, and this is green, so it looks like people are not searching that much for TikTok video editing services. So again, you get the point. This helps us understand at a macro level, how are people searching about these things and what's the volume of the search. So that's the first thing. The second step in this investigation process is to do what I call the micro search. And in the micro search, you want to really find out what are people really saying in conversations about this. And there are many ways you can do this, but I find that the best way to do this is through Reddit. Reddit is a great platform for you to understand what people are talking about, in what context they're talking about the specific keyword. So here you want to go to this platform called howitzer.co, and howitzer.co allows you to really do this research and search for people, and you can start with a free version. So here's how it works. You do a search, and in the search, you mention the keywords you're looking to see what people are saying something about. So for example, in my case, when I was building, I'm building Lead Genius, because lead generation is what we do at Lead Genius. So Lead Genius, we're using AI to help power lead generation by using AI to create highly personalized outreach messages at scale, and then using automation to push that out, but using AI to create highly personalized messages. And as I've been running my lead generation marketing agency, a lot of my clients have told me, this is something we need, this is something we need. We need something that is very, very personalized. And that's what Lead Genius is trying to solve. So for me to prove that this is actually something that the market wants, I was looking in here, lead generation, sales leads, business development. These are like keywords that I'm looking for, what people are discussing on Reddit and how they're talking about it. And then I chose the subreddits, so copywriting, startups, digital nomad, digital marketing, all of the subreddits are the Reddits where people are actually having those conversations. And then once I did the search, this is what the search looks like. So it gives me a list of targeted users who are already discussing this thing. So let's see, for example, here, we see this person here, username in this subreddit, freelancer, talking about lead generation. And they were saying, I run an agency with a couple of hundred writers, blah, blah, blah. And they were basically talking about lead generation. And what I'm doing here is I'm looking and I'm searching, how are people talking about this problem they have? In what context? Can I talk to them? Can I really engage in the conversation? And if I am interested in engaging, I can click on that link there, and I can actually go into the subreddits and have this conversation. And this is what I did to get some of my initial sign-ups for my company. And what we did, and I'm just going to show you an example of some of the conversations we had here. I was actually sending this to my co-founder, and this is some of the screenshot of what people were saying. Hey man, I'd love to learn more about your LinkedIn outreach AI solution, and then they signed up for it. And then same thing here, when I posted in the subreddits, this is what people were talking about. Here, it will be a game changer if it exists in the market. As someone who has sent those bad LinkedIn sequences, I'll be interested in learning more. And people were even DMing me, hey man, I'm interested in your AI augmented outreach tool. I'm in tech sales and I do quite a bit of manual outbound. So you get the point. I was finding people who are talking about those problems. I reached out to them using this tool, and then they signed up for my products. And as simple as that. So that for me was a proof that this is a problem that the market has. And the last step is doing customer interviews when you're doing your investigation. You want to really talk to your customers and try to understand where the problems are, what the pain points are. And for me, I've been doing this for the last couple of months. So I've really spoken to a lot of my clients who need a solution. But for you, you will need to make sure you're having those customer interviews. So that's the fourth step. The fourth step is doing investigation, macro, micro, and doing customer interviews. The next step is doing some experimentation. So there's no point just gathering all of this data and not doing anything with it. So it's very crucial that you put something out there, you create an offer that people can say yes to, that people can raise up their hands and say, you're solving my problem, this is interesting. So there are many approaches and ways you can do this, but one of the approaches I like is a framework I call the offer domination post. And the offer domination post, and you can pause this video and copy these templates here and use it for yourself. And basically what you're saying here is you're creating a post on your social media, and you're saying it's a official. I am doing whatever it is you want to do. So for example, I'm building a website, I'm writing an ebook, I'm doing a free training, whatever it is, the way you want to communicate the value you can solve for your ideal clients, you want to say that here on how. So you're saying I'm writing an ebook on how to solve a specific problem without a specific headache. For the last 5 years, I've been whatever is your credibility, and through that time I created whatever result you've created, and then I'm releasing whatever it is, ebook or training, whatever it is you're releasing on how you can get whatever result it is you're trying to get. No fancy funnels, no options. Do you want it? It's yours. Drop an emoji and I'll give it to you. Now this is a great way to launch whatever it is that you're launching. You're going to give away something for free, and that's what people are going to raise up their hands and say, yes, I'm interested. For my project at Lead Genius, what I did was I went into Facebook groups and I was actually posting about what we're doing at Lead Genius, and people were raising up their hands and saying they're interested. And when I was making this post, I didn't just obviously just say, hey, sign up for this. No, I actually provided value. So I had this long post in a group here called Trends. And by the way, Trends has over 13,000 members, as you can see there. And I'm a member of this group. And what I did, I posted in this group some sort of story, trying to provide some value. You doing some case studies, and then at the end of it, I then talked about the automation tools that I'm building. So I'm talking about the tools used as state-of-the-art AI algorithm to create ultra-personalized outreach messages at scale, and we're offering exclusive priority access to trading local companies. And as you can see here, people sign up. People said they're interested. Awesome. Take man, sign up. Looking forward to digging in. And you can see some more responses here. So we have people saying, we have people say, sure, I'd be interested. We have people say, people were interested here. Let's see, another one. Sure, I'd be interested. I agree, personalization is key for the future. So you get the point. You need to experiment by creating offers, posting and sharing stories about whatever it is you're trying to build to attract your initial users and people to sign up before you even start, selling or building anything fancy. You need to really sell the idea first and make sure that people are interested in the offer. So using your offer domination post will create a lot of traction for you. And then of course, Facebook's groups, just posting in there is great. And anyway, you have an audience, just sharing that message with them is a good place to start. And that idea is also using LinkedIn automation. Now, if you've been on my channel before, I talk extensively about LinkedIn automation, and basically what that means is that you're, on LinkedIn, there are over 850 million business owners and professionals out there, and you can use software to create an automated outreach messages, and that's what actually we do primarily at our lead generation agency. We use LinkedIn automation and a bunch of other tools. And if you're interested in seeing how that works, you can go to my channel. There are other videos where I've gone in-depth details sharing how that works. So that's really the core of the first phases of really building an online business. And I've done everything that I'm sharing with you, which is what has resulted into 97 people subscribing and raising up their hands and saying, yes, I'm going to buy this product when it's ready. I'm going to sign up for it. I'm going to use it. And of course, for us, that's a proof that this is something that the market has a need for, and we're going to build it. Now, the last step is iteration and scaling. So at this point, you really want to get to work. You want to build your MVP. You want to really, build the product that you've promised to the market. And depending on the nature of your business, there are a couple of ways you can do it, right? You can build a wireframe. So a wireframe is basically just building a mock-up of the product, and that's what we have actually done at ACE here. We've built a wireframe, and this wireframe helps us to, number one, understand the problem, and of course start to design what it will look like. And this wireframe, this is kind of something we built here, and we have all those wireframes here, and that really has helped us to really map out the product. In your case, it might be crafting your offer or sort of having some sort of price structure of what your service will look like. And of course, once you've actually followed the first two steps, you will have a number of people who are interested in the service already. And from the iteration and scaling part, it's all about taking all the feedback you've gotten in the customer interviews when you're speaking to your prospect, taking all of that feedback and putting it into building a product or building your offer, and then presenting it to those prospects who've said they're interested, and then see how it goes from there. So that's really the point of this video, is to show you step by step in tactical frameworks and details how to go from zero when you just have an idea to how to get your first 100 or your first 200 customers who are interested in the offer and in the service. And I'm showing you the proof with Lead Genius. Of course, Lead Genius is still in its early days. And by the way, if you're interested in using AI to generate leads for your business, definitely sign up for Lead Genius at leadgenius.ai. And we are rolling out this product by the end of this quarter. By the end of March this month, we're going to be rolling out the first version 1, and we're going to be having a selected number of companies try it out for their business to generate leads on LinkedIn using hyper personalization powered by AI, which is extremely exciting. But as you can tell here, people are excited about this as well, and I'm super excited to have you try it out. So sign up if you want to support me. If you want to generate this leads, sign up as well, and I would very much appreciate it and share with you all of the updates as we keep building this product. So if you like this video and this made sense for you, of course subscribe, comment, and share your thoughts in the comments about this approach, and how any questions you have about any of the tools that I've shared with you. I'm more than happy to answer those. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.